In the old days, artists, writers would try and get a break by sending off manuscripts to publishers, demo tapes, portfolios to agents and the like. Nowadays, the internet has stepped forward as a promotional tool, so much of that has been rendered redundant. MySpace, Facebook and the like are used to great effect as methods of self-marketing. Will you meet Northampton artist James McInerney? Nice to see you again, James.
Hello.
You use Facebook, yeah?
I do use Facebook. I'm not a fan of MySpace.
What's the difference?
Well, MySpace isn't structured very well. It's not easy to use. Facebook is structured a lot better. They seem to have all the members there. They're probably one of the bigger ones.
It also suits your work, your photographs.
Yeah.
When you came in last time, we spoke about the fact that they're sepia and beyond. They're drained, aren't they? They're almost white. So if you took a photo of say, Julie, you would just see hairs, the hair on her head and lips and her eyes, and the rest of the features would be almost melded into a white background.
Yeah.
And because Facebook is white, it suits that, and it makes it look like a perfect mounting for your work.
Yeah, I think what you've got to look at is nowadays people are doing anything themselves. In the old days, you'd have a photographer who would take your photos, you'd have a publicist who would do your work for you. We can do it all ourselves nowadays, and with great effect. I mean, me and you could blog and tweet, and it'd be perfectly acceptable nowadays.
Would it?
It would, you know.
I believe it was outlawed up until 1996.
We're taking a stand against blogging and tweeting.
I don't like blogging or tweeting on Twitter, whenever it is.
See, I'm getting my own website together. Someone's going to do me a .co.uk website, and I'm going to put articles on, almost essays, rather than blogs.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of blogs. I mean, you must have a Facebook page yourself.
Well, no, people have set up like fan sites and things like that,
yeah.
you know, which is lovely. But I don't run them because I don't know what to do. That's the thing, and I actually have no interest. I like going on other people's. I go on yours quite regularly to see the photos that you've done.
You should leave some comments.
I don't know how.
What a confession to
No,
make.
James, I don't. I don't know how.
I mean, they are quite easy to use, and you can get to great effect. Look at the amount of people that use them, the millions of members every day from all over the world.
Yeah.
You've got a nice audience sitting there, and if you set up a group and promote your work that way, the best possible place you can be.
But why have you not got your own .co.uk or .com site?
I have got one. One was bought for me for my birthday. And
Are they expensive?
No, not really. Just buy the URL, you know, the name, and then you set it up. But they're too complicated.
Are they?
Really complicated. I mean, you go on Facebook and you set up a group and you can paste in all your pictures, your poetry, your work. Bring all your members in. You've got a wall. They look at all your works, and it's so easy.
You use it as a network, don't you? People send work to you, and you send your work to other people to try and get on their sites.
I use Facebook like everything else. I use Facebook, but I do other things as well. And you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You've still got to be emailing people and doing things. But yeah, Facebook is one of the better ones, and I think if you look at the figures, I think a lot of people use Facebook more than they do anything else.
You've asked for other people's support in getting a publishing deal, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got 2 publishers who offered me a deal. I need to look at them, but I need to look at getting... I feel as I need to get more work accumulated. I've got a lot of work, but I need to get a reasonable sized book. So I wanted to do a book with poetry and photography in one book, so it'd be a nice coffee table book or something like that.
I tell you what would be a really nice photo in your style. Don't think that I'm pushing myself forward. Look at my dog.
Your dog.
Come on.
Yes.
Because he's grey and he's white and he's silver. Have your style of photography. That would look beautiful.
It would, yeah.
You can have him.
That could be the front jacket of the actual book.
Let's discuss.
Yes.
Not content with getting a dedication in Carol's book. Now you're getting front cover as well.
Let's discuss fees over lunch that you'll be buying, James.
Yes.
You've got a writers group as well on Facebook.
Yes, that's the thing. I mean, when I started doing my own, I used to get emails from everyone, what do you think of my work? And everyone started saying, because you're a writer, what do you think of mine? I'm not good. And I realised that I need to set up a group for everyone else to do, and it's called Freedom Writers Inc. with INK. It's on Facebook again. We've got thousands of members.
All over the world?
All over the world. Everyone's posting, and people are having a go at writing for the first time.
So what do they do? Do they post up their work, and then people will critique it?
We have like 12 members on the admin team, so it's quite a big team. And they go on and they look at people's work and they help them, and they're there for help. And people basically put their work on the boards, and people go on and leave comments, and other writers leave comments as well, and people are having a go for the first time and loving it.
And from a practical point of view, has it helped you get work and to further your career?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've been in magazines. I managed to get into Pick Me Up twice, which is a women's magazine anyway, which is a miracle. And I actually done one in their competitions for their readers. and I've got other poetry magazines. I've been on radio. And
As a result of Facebook?
Definitely. And I think you have to use Facebook when you're speaking to these other media formats, because all of them are now interested in these other media formats. They want to know what's going on, because like everyone's using them, and that is the way forward. And all these other media formats who are not using them before thinking, wait a second, there's a market there. So if anyone's using them and become popular, we want to know. So let's talk to them. And if you mention that, then it's a good starting board for
Musicians use it, don't they?
They do.
Julie, as a way now of putting their music on. So A&R men are not redundant, but they're not as prevalent as they once were.
Well, it's like James said, everyone, you can do stuff for yourself now. You can do all the things that people used to pay people a lot of money to do, you can do for yourself. And of course, other people now are using Facebook as a research tool. So journalists are going straight to Facebook to look for information for things that they're writing, which can be good and can also obviously have the negative.
Well, I think
side.
actually, if I'm not be wrong, but I think Lily Allen's made on MySpace. She actually started from there.
Right. Arctic Monkeys the same.
Yeah, so you can use them.
You get a fan base together, don't you?
You can cut out the middleman completely, and it's the people looking at it and deciding whether no flashy publicity or anything like that. It's just people looking at your work and liking what you do.
Well, you can have a look at James. Just go on Facebook, and then what you're putting in there to find you.
So, my group, James McInerney, which is my personal group of my works.
Okay, that's James Normal, and the McInerney is McInerney. If you type that in search, that'll take
and
you
it'll
there.
bring up me black and white picture. You'll see it.
Quite a raunchy black.
Thank you very much.
Catch your death with your top off.
And Freedom Writers Inc., which is Freedom Writers, play on words, with ink, I-N-K on the end, and type that into the search bar again. That will come up with a feather and a blue background. And that's busy place.
Okay, well, put your own work on there. Have a look at James's, pass a comment, and you're going to put the interview on there probably, are you, later on?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to, hopefully.
I'm just used and
if you
abused.
press record.
We won't be able to find out because we don't know.
No idea. He's put a load of stuff on there that probably you shouldn't. I can't find it. I don't know what to do. Facebook is .com, isn't it, or .co.uk? .com, isn't it?
.com, yeah. I think. But actually, you can access them both, can't you?
Okay, and then James McInerney and the writer's one?
Freedom Writers Inc.
Very good. Nice to see you again, James.
Thank you.